If you remember, last year we took an initiative to buy some toys for the children. And these are some of the children that we bought some toys for during the Eid. We did that during the two Eids, Eid al-Fitr and Eid al-Adha. This is Sheikh Abdul Hadi. He is one of the helpers that they help us in Lebanon. This is for the Syrian refugees in Lebanon. Now, alhamdulillah, jazakumullah khairah, for 4 years now. This is the 4th year. For 4 years, we have been having this box for donations. Where is that money going? We have 2 locations in Lebanon for the refugees. One in the north, in a small city called Deir Ammar, and one in the south, near the capital, Beirut. Now, in the north, we have more than 25 families. More than 25 families. How did we choose those families? How did we choose those families? The United Nations appointed 2 volunteers to survey the families who are in most dire need for help from the Syrian refugees. All the families, they are in need of help there. But they told them, look for those who are in need most. So they worked for 3 months. For 3 months, they have been working and surveying the families in the north, near Tripoli. And they gave them a list to the United Nations branch in Lebanon. They gave them a list of 40 families. 40 families, they need the help most. They told them, no, that's a lot. Cut it down to 20 families. They went again, and finally they chose 20 families. They gave them the list. That is the list of the 20 families. What happened? The next month came, those 20 families expected help. None of them got the help. So the United Nations, they changed the list according. There is a lot of corruption. I don't want to talk about that. So when I heard about that, how did I know? Because I knew one of the 2 people. One of them, she lost her husband. She's Hafiz of the Quran. She is engineer by profession. Now, eventually she left. She's in Germany now. But I knew her. Her husband passed away just recently. So she was one of the 2 people that surveyed. So she told me this is what has been happening. So we took the list of those 20 families and we included them in the help. Then we added 5 families. It became 25 families. That's in the north. In the south, we had 35 orphans. Each orphan is getting $50 per month. That's the allocation. Now, we have been trying to maintain that, but this has been very hard. Because Ramadan, alhamdulillah, at the end of the month we have enough money. For the next month also we have enough money. And also after Eid al-Adha. But then after that, the months, like the 2 months before Ramadan, we don't have anything. So we had to cut down that to maintain the help. So alhamdulillah, almost for 4 years now, we've been helping 20 families regularly and 30 orphans. Now that was one thing. Another thing, we wanted to provide education because this is the long-term help. We didn't just want to give them help every month. So this is a center. This is my brother-in-law. This is a center there in the north where students are getting help. So in the center, we collaborated with the center there and we provided money for education and we sponsored the teachers as well. Not a lot, but at least we are trying to provide for those because all of them, they lost their parents. Those are orphans, all of them. This is another project that we did in the south. Now, all those women are widows. All of them are widows. So one of the projects that we did is to teach them hairstyling. Something that they could earn a living from. Because again, this year we are trying to help. Next year, what will happen? People are tired. They said we helped 1 year, another year, and then what? So we tried that. We started the project. We taught them. 12 participants, 12 of the widows participated, and they learned how to cut hair, how to have some hairstyling, so they can earn a living. This is another project also. We bought 4 machines. So women, all of them are widows. They can come and work and earn a living as well. So we needed some seed money for that, because we barely have enough every month to give them, to give the families who are in need. And last month we told them, we're sorry we don't have, but we promise you inshallah by the end of the month in Ramadan we will give you, because we ran out. So we needed some seed money to guarantee that some families are getting some help. So this is another project. Now, another thing that we were able to do, alhamdulillah, starting from the end of last year, starting from the end of year 2015, we were able to enter help inside Syria. This is Homs, the city of Homs, Talbisa. This is one of the besieged areas. So we are giving help there. These are bags, plastic bags of bread. And these are food baskets. Each basket includes olive oil, tomato paste, sugar, rice, and oil. Now this Ramadan, another area is Daraya. Daraya also is near the capital, Damascus. It's also besieged. So I contacted the people. They have the local council. This is the local council. And you can contact them directly. This is their account in Turkey. I contacted them. I said, are you able to deliver the help inside if we gave you? They said yes. Because this Daraya, one of the most amazing stories in the Syrian revolution. For almost 5 years now, and people are still resisting the regime. Now, only about 800 families left there. But they have shown the entire world examples of heroism there. Unbelievable stories in Daraya. So when they told me that, I said, inshallah, we will try and help you. And alhamdulillah, we were able to give them some help, not a lot. As you see, one food basket is $250, which is a lot, very expensive. But why? Because it is besieged. It's very hard to get the help inside, which costs usually 10 times less, about 25 or even less for the food basket. But for the entire month, in the month of Ramadan, for one family, for iftar, these are the items. The basket includes rice, wheat, ghee, some dates also, oil, sugar, and even wheat. So it costs $250. For the sahur, cheese, milk, dates, and olives, $60. So this is so far what has been done there, and we're trying to run this with the lowest possible cost. Like even money transfer, we're not doing that. The money is coming to the account. What we did, we gave the ATM card. The account here in Malaysia, we gave the ATM card in Turkey, so they withdraw the money. So there are no questions asked, as if someone withdrawing from his own account. After experience, we found that this is the easiest and best ways to withdraw funds. So this is what we have been doing for the last year. So that's what I wanted to share with you, just to give you an idea where the money is going. Jazakumullahu khairan, sallallahu alaihi wasallam ala Muhammad wa ala sahbihi ajma'in. In the place in the south, near the capital, near Beirut, in Lebanon. She is 22 years old. 22 years old, and she has 2 children, a girl and a boy. And how she lost her husband is even tragic. They came and took him. For 9 months, she didn't know whether he is alive or dead. And eventually, they came back giving her his ID and some of his belongings, which was an indication that he is dead. This was 3 years ago. How old is she? 22 years old. Just imagine if this is your daughter or your sister. She could be studying in college, or she could be starting her career. But for her, it's almost the end of life. She lost her husband, and she is not even sure. She said, I just want to know, I just want to see his body. I just want... Of course, now, after 3 years, she is almost certain that she lost him. This is only one of many examples. People in Talbisa in Homs, we were helping them almost on a monthly basis. And at the end of the year, first month of this year, during the Russian invasion and the bombing and the shelling to their place, earlier they said we just wanted anything to live by. Food, bread, water, anything. Now they said we just want to die. They are even wishing just to die. That's how difficult it is. So we're trying to help as much as possible. And may Allah Azza wa Jal forgive our shortcomings. Amin. Jazakumullahu khairan.